Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola. Thank you for joining me for Tarot Teachings, episode 5. Today we're going to be visiting the Emperor, and his number is the number 4. And 4 represents stability and success. Look at him. Look at him. He's regal. He is knowing. He is wise. He is one of the only cards that is not afraid to look you in your eye. He rules the kings. And we'll get there, but if you look at the kings in the suits, the King of Pentacles, Cups, Swords, and Wands, none of them are looking you in your eye, but this one is. This man with his long beard is the ruler of all of the kings in all of the suits. He knows, he has wisdom beyond his years, and he is paired with his queen, the Empress. The Emperor represents authority, leadership, wisdom, and power. He demands respect. He is not overbearing and he is not power hungry. He is simply the protector of his kingdom. And thus he takes on the responsibility of that. This card represents responsibility, doing what you must, doing what you know is right, being the leading force in your life and thus in other people's lives. Now, I'm sure you can see that there are rams on the sides of his throne. So this card is ruled by Aries. It is a Mars-led card. It is a card of drive. It is a card of action. The Emperor is fearless. Why? Because he's got so much experience underneath his belt. There's nothing that he has not been through. He has been there. He has done that. And thus, he is a wonderful, wise leader. Now, if you look at the card, the colors that represent the Emperor are red, yellow, and then a mix of them both, orange. Red representing passion, fire, drive. Yellow representing intellect, understanding the mind, strategy, and he mixes both of those. He is not someone like the fool who goes off running without knowing where he's going or what's going to happen. He has a clear understanding. He has a strategic mind. If you look at his right hand there, he has, well, for me, it looks like he's got the sun, but it can also be a compass. I like to think that it is a compass that's in the shape of a sun, representing his inner child, his inner understanding, leading him. But the compass is also about him being divinely guided, divinely directed. He's also got the little ankh there in his left hand. He is receiving divine spiritual wisdom and protection. Eternal life is what is given to him by this ankh. If you look down at his feet, they are planted firmly on the ground, which means he is grounded. They are also covered in armor. He is always ready to go. He is ready to fight if he must, if he has to. There is nothing that will stop him from protecting his kingdom. So when you receive the Emperor in a reading, it is about finding your inner warrior. It's about following your guidance, trusting your own leadership, and taking initiative. When you come across the Emperor in a reading, the cards are telling you to step into your own independence, to take responsibility for your life, for your new direction, to step into your own kingship, to find your throne. Because this king, the Emperor, he is powerful. He is maturity. And he has earned that. It's not something that has just been bestowed upon him. This Emperor has proven himself. And he is not out for himself. He carries the wisdom of those that have come before him, which are the Empress, the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Fool. He remembers those stages of his life, and then he can use those stages to step into his power now. Him and the Empress are a pair, and they represent the masculine and feminine forces that live within all of us. You cannot give without receiving. You cannot receive without giving. They are a pair. They represent our yin and yang. They live in all of us. All of us are meant to receive. All of us are meant to take charge. Doing one without the other is either victimizing yourself or domineering over others, because we are all meant to receive and provide. That is coming into balance. I want you to take another look. Take another look at him. There is a quiet fire. He does not have to boast about his power. He does not have to exert his control over others. It is known. It doesn't even have to be spoken about, his power. The respect that he carries, that he holds, that he deserves. And so it is the thing that's coming to my brain. It's like flashing there. He is the embodiment of "and so it is. Thy will be done." He represents security and wealth and strategy. He represents taking control over your life, taking control and being responsible. He is the great father, just like the Empress is the great mother. He represents discipline and perseverance and eternal life. When you step into your own responsibility and show the universe that you are ready for more, it gives you more. It keeps on providing. It continues to show up for you because you are showing up for the universe. You are showing up in the way that you know is right. And the Emperor, that's all he knows how to do, is show up in the way that he knows is right. And he is respected for that very same reason, because people can count on him to do the next right thing, not to fly off the handle because of his own ego. He has overcome the ego. His ego does not lead him. His responsibility leads him, and thus his kingship has been earned. When this card is reversed, this is one of the cards that you really have to watch out for when it is reversed. It is a symbol of codependency. It is a symbol of a domineering nature, conquering for conquering's sake. It can also be a symbol of abuse, abusive nature, especially when you're talking about relationships. If you are asking about relationships and the Emperor comes up reversed, something is not right. You are being controlled, whether or not it's physically abusive or mentally abusive, or you are trying to control others, control the outcomes. This card reversed is the card of toxic masculinity. You can use toxic in different ways. It can be the severe toxic masculinity that is harmful to others, or it can be that Scorpio energy, because remember, Scorpio is ruled by Mars. That Scorpio energy that is a desperate desire to control the outcomes in your life. I know for me, my Scorpio moon, when something's out of whack, when I'm thinking too hard about things, when I'm trying to emotionally manipulate, or when I'm trying to manipulate the situation to get the outcome that I want, this is the first thing that shows up. And it's like, Fola, let it go. You cannot control other people. You cannot control what they do, how they feel, what they think. Let it go. Now, on the adverse of that, this also can symbolize being powerless or feeling powerless, not stepping into a position of authority, not doing what you know is right. What you know is the right thing for you to do. You're just shoving it away and shirking your responsibilities, okay? Not stepping up to the potential that you have, being selfish, being ruthless, avoiding the wisdom of others, being irrational. because this emperor is nothing if he's not rational. When this is reversed, it can mean you're being irrational. You could have anger that is coming out of nowhere. Well, anger doesn't really come out of nowhere, but it's irrational. It's coming out of your need to control, your need to get what you want. Why? Because you want it, when you want it, how you want it. It is utter impatience with the universe. Sometimes you have to let the universe work for you. You can put your wants, your needs out there, and then the universe will take its time to come to your aid when it is right for you. And if you are throwing temper tantrums because you're not getting what you want, that's this guy. Thank you so much for joining me on this tarot journey. I appreciate your presence. Hopefully, we are all stepping into our own inner emperor. Emperor can also be business owner. There's that. Hopefully, we're all stepping into our own inner emperor and doing the next right thing. Protecting those that we love. And serving the people. Until next time. Bye. Bye now.